According to an NFL source quoted by FalconReport.com, the Atlanta Falcons are currently in talks to make a trade during this week's NFL Draft, with the aim of acquiring talented players like Nolan, Bijan, or Van Ness. According to a source inside the league, the Atlanta Falcons are making efforts to improve their position in this week's NFL Draft, possibly trading their current 8th pick position. Some of the players being considered as targets include Georgia pass rusher Nolan Smith, Iowa linebacker Lukas Van Ness, and Texas running back Bijan Robinson. The Falcons' goal is to move back a few positions, acquire more capital in the draft, and still secure one of the aforementioned target players. This is an evolving situation and more changes may occur as the draft progresses. The Atlanta Falcons have the 8th overall pick in the draft and have the potential to make multiple trades early in the drafting process. However, this means that they don't have full control over the availability of the players they want. In this sense, the possibility of a return trade is being considered, but the discussions are still preliminary and the Falcons are preparing to react according to what happens during the draft. Negotiations must be handled carefully, as there are still many talented players that could be available when the Atlanta Falcons team makes its selection. There's a strong possibility that when number 8 rolls around, the Falcons will have a number of interesting players in their sights, including Nolan Smith, Bijan Robinson, and other high-profile players. In a favorable scenario, Atlanta will simply make its choice, and the aforementioned players or other quality talent will be available for selection. On the other hand, there is a possibility that Atlanta will make a strategic move and drop a few places, but not so far as to lose the chance to select its desired player. In any case, the Falcons are prepared to take calculated steps to select the right players and succeed in the draft. According to Falcons journalist Tori McElhaney, there is a possibility that the Atlanta team will make a strategic move and drop to 11th position during the draft, in a deal with the Tennessee Titans. In this deal, the Falcons would receive an additional 2nd-round pick in the same year and a 4th-round pick in 2024. This would be a good opportunity for Atlanta to bolster their defensive line, as they already have some talent in their ranks. The Falcons and Titans have good familiarity with each other, and it could be a win-win deal given that the Titans are also looking to beef up the roster. In 2021, the Falcons traded Julio Jones to the Titans, so this wouldn't be a new situation for either team. According to Tori McElhaney of the Atlanta Falcons, if the team makes a trade with the Titans as anticipated, they could select player Van Ness in 11th place and Alabama running back Jahmyr Gibbs in 41st place in the draft. This scenario would be perfect for those who believe that Van Ness, or Nolan Smith, are good enough to be selected at number 8, but represent even better value at number 11. Gibbs, on the other hand, is considered a promising prospect, comparable to Bijan Robinson. However, it's important to point out that this idea is in development and the Atlanta Falcons are working to make the most of the number 8 pick, to achieve the best possible draft result.